Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new video. It is that time of the week again where it is time for some bad deck Friday action. And I was in the mood to play a mill deck. And I was like, what mill deck can we play? Can we play Wugtrio? Well, I've already done a lot of videos on Wugtrio. Don't really feel like playing that again. What about Durant? Durant's rotating very soon. Might be the last time I get to play it. And I did see this really cool Durant Spidops deck in an online tourney like a month ago. And I took that list and remodeled it a little bit because Durant is pretty cool. It is a worthy candidate for Bad Deck Friday. It's got the attack Devour for each of your Durant in play. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So if you have all 4 Durant in play, you mill the top 4 cards of their deck, which is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, this does mean you have to chain Durants because it does require a double turbo for the energy cost, which we do obviously have to play 4 DTE to make that work. We do still have stuff like extra energy plus Raihan as a way to charge up the Durant. And we have Spidops and Countercatcher, which are 2 really good cards that the deck can play. Spidops makes your opponent's active retreat cost 1 colorless more. Combine that, of course, with the power of Countercatcher, and you can just Countercatcher something up, stall it, and then start milling away with Durant. And that is the idea of the deck. Here is the full decklist view for the list today. As you can see, there is a lot of supporters. We're not playing a draw engine. There is no Bibarel. I will say, though, in each game, I did change the supporter count around to my liking. So the list did change in each of the different games I played. I will say that. But the deck still feels good when you draw cards because it is a mill deck at the end of the day. And there's a lot of really cool plays you can make with Durant. Specifically, if you're playing against, like, Charizard. I mean, hey, man, Charizard puts a Rodon, puts a Mew, puts a Lumineon in play, or any deck that'll play, like, any of those cards. You can just go Countercatcher and trap it. There are some other ways to manipulate that. There's Echoing Horn, which would force something onto the field that your opponent doesn't want from their discard, or you can play Erika's Invitation, and you can force a Pokemon from their hand into play and then gust it up for free. And that's pretty much that for the strong gust cards. Obviously, there is Boss in the deck, too, but a lot of the time we want to use Countercatcher because we're trying to play other supporters like Raihan. There's a couple Iono in the deck. The original list that I saw did play a Judge. I wasn't too sold on the Judge. I get the idea. Like, if you go Judge, Countercatcher, and stall something up, you can make it so your opponent has a hard time moving that off of a 4-card draw. My issue with playing heavy Judge and Iono, though, and this is why I was changing the supporter count around, I found that Iono and Judge was helping my opponent because it was giving them more cards back into their deck, and it made it a little awkward. There were a lot of moments while I was making this video where I had to Iono my opponent when I didn't want to, but I had to because I had to draw cards. This deck doesn't really take prizes, so Iono always draws you 6 cards, but it also makes it easier for your opponent to win the game because you're putting more cards back into their deck, which is one of the issues I faced with this deck. But yeah, before we get into the video, show 2, the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're looking for any PTCG live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Console's code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Paradox Rift, or another set, of course, when PAL Day and Fates comes out very soon, you get your stuff over there. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help our Card Cavern down below. Check them out. And yeah, also check out the Shuffle Squad down below and my second YouTube channel. We've been uploading a lot of content over there. Just did a video looking at the rotation announcement and a brand new ace spec that got revealed. So definitely want to go check that out if you haven't already. And check out the podcast channel down below. We're going to have a bit of an announcement very soon on the channel, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. But here is the list. So yeah, I did some modifications. Again, the list did change throughout the video. This is, I think, the finalized version of the list. If you want to play this deck, I think this list is pretty good. There's a lot of random stuff you want to play in here. Calamitous Wasteland is really important. It's an extra way to give your opponent an extra retreat cost, which is very relevant. Combine that with Spidops. Also, a counter stadium is good. Carrier is super important because you need to be able to put back your Durants, which is very, very crucial. And then also, Energy Loto is kind of sick. You can basically use it with Arven. Arven's a crutch card in this deck. It allows you to get an item and a tool. You can get Defiance Vest, and you can also use Arven to grab yourself a Countercatcher, a Carrier, a Level Ball, Battle VIP, which this deck does play 1 copy of. 4 Level Ball is great. You can Level Ball, search out your Durants and your Tarountulas. There's Nest Ball in the deck, too. The deck doesn't play any Ultra Ball or anything to grab Spidops EX, which is maybe a card you could add in the deck, too. But we do play that TM Evolution, which we can also use, especially if we get, like, a Gift Energy on early, like Gift Energy, you know, TM Evo, get a couple Spidops out early, could be pretty good. And then the supporter count is just how it is. Again, I changed supporter count around to my liking because I found that playing the heavy hand disruption wasn't great because it was helping my opponent put cards back into their deck and made it harder for me to mill. So I am playing extra research and a Bruno in the deck. Just cards, if I don't want to play an Iono, I can instead play research or Bruno or something. And then Raihan is a great way to power up your Durant in a single turn. Alongside the 4 copies of Pokégear, it makes it easy to find the Raihans and stuff when you need it. So you're able to Raihan at the right moment. Because you only have 4 double turbos. Once you run out of double turbos, you're not able to mill as aggressively with Durant, so that's where the Raihan can really come in clutch. But yeah, let's go show off the list, see in action, and show off Durant Mill for today's episode of Bad Deck Friday. All right, again, this game with Durant, we open up with an okay start. We got Energy, VIP, Nest Ball. We're up against a Lost Zone deck. So the one thing they do have is obviously Sableye, which can be very scary. So we'll have to see how it goes. There's Greninja. Okay, we're up against Giratina. Looks like they drew every single one of their Pokemon. Jeez, VIP, and they had Greninja and Tina. Of course, that was their hand. Go figure. All right, well, Tina is beatable. You have to be mindful of Sableye. If they board lock themselves, though, then it's fine. It's kind of what I'm hoping happens. They do play Path, though, which is kind of annoying. Sure, why not? Double VIP. How do they... Why is that their hand, bro? Why is their hand all of that? That's ridiculous, dude. What the heck? That was their hand? Their hand was Greninja, Tina... Double Battle VIP. Of course it was. Well, sure. Why not? I thought Iono them too, which is kind of annoying. Unless I draw a TM Evolution. Might be okay. They even saw a 3rd Battle VIP. Look at that. Wow. Insane. Well, they did board lock themselves. There is no Sableye in play, which is good for us. So we don't have to worry about Sableye at the moment, which is good. Unfortunately, our hand is not ideal in this scenario. I don't want to Iono them. We do have all of our basics, though. Is it even worth it, honestly, to get... Is it even worth it to get Spidops in play? I mean, I guess one wouldn't hurt. Grab Manaphy. I have to Iono here, which I really do not want to do. But I got to. I mean, it does technically give them more cards out of their deck, but still. Can we get a DT? We do get a DT. All right, we're chilling. Only got 3 Durant, so that's fine. We can Devour here, mill the top 3 cards. Tina, Rod, Energy. You know what? It's all good. Rod and Energy are good mills. Those are 2 good mills. They can just go cram every turn, but we get a Defiance Vest on. We're chilling. Thankfully, our hand is pretty solid, I would say, for next turn. Especially if we can get another DT. They're definitely going to cram me this turn. I mean, I should have benched the other Tarountula, I guess. Because honestly, if they play an Escape Rope, I'm totally fine with just giving them this. To be fair, though, we're probably not really trying to stall anything. They do play Path, right? So it's like... And everything on the bench, other than Comfy, can attack. So I don't think it's really worth it to even put a Spidops in play. It's also a 2-prize liability. It's probably not worth it to play Spidops. Or maybe it is. Because this thing's in play now, so I kind of need a counter to Sableye. It's 50... Well, they're board locked. They can't bench Sableye. I don't know. If they play a rope this turn, we just give them this Tarountula, obviously. They're probably going to get cram here. They obviously got like a Colress this turn and stuff. Pretty high chance. They could just cram me every turn, which is kind of annoying. Well, with Defiance Vest on, they can't one-shot. And again, they cannot bench a Sableye at the moment, which is a very big deal. They did board lock themselves from being able to bench Sableye, which is what I was hoping they were going to do. When they played that second VIP, I was like, I do not get a Sableye. Because they got a Sableye, yeah, it would get a little sticky. All right. We'll see how many switches they burn. The more switch they burn, the better. Because then maybe stalling a Giratina is it's a possibility. This deck does play 4 counter catcher. There's a Roxanne. It's obviously not going to do anything in this matchup. And unfortunately, there it is, the Colress. I'm surprised it took them that long to find it. I guess they had a really bad hand off the Iono and they had to dig for it. So they do mill 5 extra cards here, which is good. So that's nice. They're going to knock out my Durant, though, most likely. Try to mill all their energies or their jet energies and switches and stall Giratina. I think at the end of the game is going to be the hopeful strategy. We have to watch out for Manaphy getting KO'd. It really sucks we had to prize a Durant. Because I at least want to be milling 3 a turn if possible. Arven would be a good top deck here. If we can draw Arven, that'd be nice. If I get a DT off the Energy Loto, draw an Arven, we can get Defiance Vest on. Be decent. Okay, let's see what our top deck is. Jet Energy is not quite it. We do get another DT, though, so that is pretty good. Kind of feels like a waste to burn the carrier on one Durant, but we need it. I gotta Iono them, which I don't really like doing, but I need to find Defiance Vest or something. Nice, we got it. We do get Counter Catcher, too. No Spidops yet. Where's my Spidops at? So I can Counter Catcher something up here, like Greninja, maybe? Or we just bring in the Tina. Just bring in the Tina. And we Devour. Pretty good. All right. What do we miss? Thornton! They're playing, of course they're playing a Thornton. The one Tina deck that I would have hit on the ladder that plays a Thornton. Good thing it's gone. That actually is terrible. That they could just use that to put a Tina, or put a Swablu into play. Of course. Well, that's no longer an option for my opponents. There you go. Hopefully they don't take a prize this turn on my active. Again, we do have a lot of HP in this situation. Pretty good hand for next turn. We have Research. I'm still looking for my Spidops, though. There's Colress. All right, we see another one. That's good. That's good. That's going to mill more cards, obviously. Okay. Yeah, they have Jet. They're definitely going to obviously move the Tina this turn. There's like no doubt the Tina's going to move, but can they take a knockout is the question. They could Mirage Gate, but they're down a lot of energy and a Super Rod. Yep. This is why I need to get Spidops in play. They can't just like Jet into Comfy and then just like spam Flower Select, which I don't want them to do. They can start Requiem at Durant, which would be kind of funny. I don't know. They are... I mean, I'm fine with them doing Comfy, though, to be fair, because they are milling more cards. They're getting rid of Path. They're not putting a Path in play. Interesting. They have 15 cards left in the deck, so that's good. It's looking good. They don't have a knockout this turn, thanks to this, unless they have a different play, but no, just a Spit. That is not going to kill me. So we are cooking for another turn. All right. What do we draw? We'll take it. Is there any card I would want off Pokégear? Probably not. I think it's Research. Still no Spidops. It's fine. We'll counter Catcher Tina. And we'll Devour again. We'll start the mill train again. We mill a Boss and a Mirage Gate. Boss's order is good, because obviously they're never using counter catcher, so getting rid of Boss while we can is always good. They have 11 cards left, and they still have to take out 5 prizes. It's looking good for us right now. Still wish I had a Spidops in play, but whatever. Ooh, they do have a Super Rod, so unfortunately they were able to find one. It's fine. They can obviously shred here, which would suck, but then we can like counter catcher the other Tina. Maybe I should have counter catchered Greninja, to be honest, the more I think about it. Maybe I should have just brought in the Greninja, not the Tina. Bringing in the Tina actually feels like a bad idea. I should have brought in Radiant Greninja. Now I'm slightly regretting that. We'll see what they're able to do. They need to find another Mirage Gate. I've only milled 1 so far, and there's none in the Lost Zone. I don't know. They have 12 cards left in their deck. So we are getting close to being able to win the game. And they keep putting energy into play. I can just bring in the other Giratina and then start devouring that, which is also part of the plan. Yeah. Do they have a Psychic? They do. Yeah, I should have brought in Greninja, not Tina. They probably would have been able to move it, though. It's where things might get a little sticky. But they only have 10 cards in their deck. We have to mill 10 cards very soon. Now, I don't know if they're playing an Iono. This could come down to them having an Iono. If they play an Iono, we might lose. We need them to not have an Iono. Yeah, if they have an Iono, it's pretty bad. Another Grass Energy. Okay, well, Arven. Ooh, no Vessel. Rip. I was going to say, I want to get Vessel there, but it's not in the deck. It's kind of a bad price to have. So I need to make sure I'm doing thing next turn. Should I just bring in the other Giratina? Might be too early to do that. And they obviously have a switch in their hand. They haven't played that many. Yeah, Shred's kind of annoying. I definitely think I should have brought in the Greninja last turn. This is a close one. Not having Vessel's pretty bad. So I can't play Raihan next turn, which is not good. Maybe I should have attached here. All right, let's Devour. All right, we milled 2 more energy. That's good. All right, the more the merrier. Get them out of here. Assuming, I mean, they most likely play 3 Super Rods. I don't know. We have to mill 7 cards. And this comes down to whether or not they have an Iono or like a 3rd Super Rod that we don't know about. I'll have to see. This is close. This is the issue with Durant. It doesn't mill as many cards as it could. Like, if I was playing Wug Trio, I'd be chilling right now. We had Wug Trio, dude, we would be in the driver's seat. Especially with, like, the Defiance Vest. But no Wug Trio is really awkward. Durant, not as good as Wug Trio, as you can see. And, unfortunately, they do have an Iono. They have everything. Thornton, Iono. They're playing the Iono now, which is kind of interesting, though. Okay, nice. We got Carrier. That's good. And we got Gift Energy. That's a pretty good hand, actually. Still no Spidops, but honestly, I don't think we're putting Spidops in play anymore. Unless we mill their other boss. Yeah, this one thing I was worried about is whether or not they were playing Iono. Okay, what do we draw? Nest Ball, sick. Well, carrier. It's our last carrier. I need to find Heavy Ball. Both Spidops are in there. I'm surprised I haven't found one yet. That's crazy. Just research. Shuffle the deck, research. Okay, we do get a Spidops. If I put a Spidops in play, they just boss. I don't even have a counter catcher. There's no point. We'll just devour. Okay. We milled more Giratinas, more energy. There you go. Yeah, that Iono might have won them the game. We'll see. Can we mill 8 cards in... I don't know if we can do. I think we're going to lose. I don't know if we can mill enough cards in time. I don't think this is doable. There's just no good counter catcher stall target. Yeah, I think we're probably going to lose. I don't think we can mill in time. I think next turn, we're going to have to counter catcher the other Tina back up and stall it, hopefully. That's all I can do. They're down 10 energy right now. Still have Jets, though. I don't know. I think we're probably going to lose. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. I don't like my chances. It's my last DT. It is. And it's going to be a close one. I think we are just unfortunately going to lose here, but we'll see. Okay, we do Raihan. That's huge. Does it matter what I grab? Not really. If I Raihan, I guess better to Raihan. Looking for Heavy Ball here. Heavy Ball counter catcher. The Heavy Ball's prize too, actually. Huh. Yeah, this is bad. We didn't have enough Durants in play. We couldn't do anything about it. I just have to counter catcher this and hope this sticks. It's probably not going to. It's my only play. Could play the Spidops here. They're out of Giratina, so sure. Whatever. If they win, they win. I think we're probably going to lose regardless, but we'll do this anyways and see what happens. All right, let's mill. Okay, we milled a Mirage Gate. That could be good. I was hoping to mill an energy there or something, though. All right, if they cannot move Giratina this turn, we might be okay. If they can't move the Giratina this turn, we might still win this. But we're out of Durant, so, like, we're only milling a couple cards a turn at this point, which is bad. We just have to keep bringing this thing up and hoping for the best. I don't like my chances, though. This is not looking too good. We're coming pretty close. Closer than I maybe would have thought in the Tina matchup. Yeah, and there's a Jet. They're going to Comfy, though. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Spidops is not even active. Never mind, I lied. But if they do this, I mean, I'm only milling 1 card, but still, this is, like, kind of helps a little bit. Maybe they do have a Super on the deck. I just can't. I can't deck them out here. I don't have enough Durants left. Yeah, I can't mill these last 3 cards, unfortunately. I can't see a world where we win this. I would have had game here if I had another Rescue Carrier in the deck. Or a Super Rod or something. Damn. Yeah, if we had like another carrier, we would have won here. That's probably going to be GG's. I don't think there's anything I can really do. I think the best play I can make is go here, go here, go here, and then boss this back up and only mill 1 card. Yeah, that's GG. So they should have a way to move here. They should have a switch, unless their last prize is Jet Energy. Or their last card in the deck is a Jet, but they have a switch in hand. So I think it's GG's no matter what. I mean, I guess they could rope into Spidops. I can't move Spidops, so I don't have my Jet Energy. Yeah, I think it's just GG's. Can't see how we win this anymore, unfortunately. If we had a carrier left in the deck, we would have won the game on the spot. If we had 1 more carrier here, we would have won, because they had 3 cards left. They would be playing Beach Court, too. Okay, they're just playing the anti-Durant deck. Beach Court, Thornton, Iono, and Tina. I don't know what to tell you. Beach Court and Tina, I've seen it all. But do they have a way to move? Ironically enough, if they cannot win this turn, I have game with Durant. They can't retreat. There's 2 Spidops in play. Can they build this? Do they have like a Jet Energy? Or if they have a Mirage Gate? Okay, they have an Escape Rope. They don't have any Giratina V-Stars left, so I can't count my Spidops. They could have a boss in hand, though. Unless their last prize is boss, there's probably a boss in their hand. Or maybe they don't play 2 boss, because they're playing other random supporters. So maybe they can fit a second boss in the deck. If they don't... knock out Spidops, I mean, I still lose anyways. Like I said, I can't win this, but we'll see. Oh, they don't have game. Okay, there's still a chance? I can't retreat my Spidops, though. They have one card left. I have no way to move my Spidops. All right, this is my only play I can make. This is all I can do. We have to counter catcher Giratina. Does it matter what I counter catcher? Not really. Does it? Bring in this, I guess. It's my only play. If my opponent does not have a way to move Giratina, I win. I have game if they can't put cards back in the deck or they can't win. So we actually brought this game down to the last second. The very last itty-bitty turn, we brought the game down to this. It all comes down to this. Can my opponent move this Giratina, or will I win here? Or do they have a way to put cards back in the deck? Like, if they have a Rod, I lose. I lose if they have a Super Rod. I'm out of Gust. It's all down to this. If they can move Giratina, I lose. We did bring it down to the wire. No, they don't have it. Let's go. We won. We pulled off the dub. Let's go, baby. Woo. We did it. We won. We beat a pretty teched out Giratina deck, too. Beach Court, Thornton. Those are cards that I don't like because they board lock themselves, but they could have Thornton into Sableye. They got a Beach Court, which is a pretty good anti-stall card. But thankfully, we won. And yeah, that was a close game. And my opponent starts with Luminion, which is good. I'm not sure what we're playing against. Unfortunately, my starting hand is not spectacular. Yeah, this is not a great start. I maybe should have opened up with Durant and not Tarountula, to be honest. Kind of regretting that. But, I don't know. Charizard? Okay, Zard's a good matchup. It's one of our better matchups, actually. Our start, however, is not very good. So, I'm not liking this. There's an Artisan. Okay, now I wish I did start with Durant. If I knew they were going to play an Artisan, I would have went Durant there. Yikes. Unfortunate. Luminion being in play, though, is nice. Because it's stuck in play. It's an easy target for a counter catcher. We just got to hope they're not playing Turo. Most Zardless don't play Turo. Kind of hoping we're playing against the one Zard player that wouldn't play a Turo. Because Turo would be very bad for us. Again, I wish my hand was better. Yeah, I wish I started Durant. There is, some debate not wanting to go Durant here. But I definitely should have started Durant, not Tarountula. And now I'm punished for it. But I didn't know they were going to play an Artisan, but I should have started Durant. I also didn't know what I was playing against. The other thing, too. There's a few things that played into my favor. Ooh, they have a Mew. Okay, well, they want to put that in play, too. That'd be fine. There's two good counter catcher targets. Dude, if I could just draw into any playable cards, this is actually really good for us. Because they're putting stuff like Mew in play. So come on, dude. Don't let me brick. Because this is good. This is good. Yeah, there's rare candy, of course. All right, give me an Iono or something. What do we top deck? Gift Energy. Honestly, actually, that's pretty good. I'll take a gift. We deprived a Durant. Kind of annoying. We have Spidops. Horn, counter catcher. I priced a couple counter catchers. Not great. That was a grass energy. That would have been pretty insane. It's actually really bad that wasn't a grass energy. Because I could have used Raihan, but whatever. Could boss here. I don't want to waste boss, but I could draw more cards. I kind of do need to draw more cards. But I'm very limited in my Gust. That's probably not a good idea. I'm just going to TM Evolution. I don't have a lot of Gust in the deck, so I think I'm going to save the boss. I really don't like that. They could Iono me, though. You never know. They could play an Iono here. Prizing a Durant is not good. Because they can Lost City a Durant and make it tough for me. So there's Mysterious Tail. They're obviously going to get a Pidgeot. They're definitely going to get the double Zard Pidgeot combo, but that's fine. Because then we can, Gust this. It's the other reason why I wanted to save the hand. There's no reason to burn the Gust card if I can just Gust the Luminion next turn. But this is where losing the Tarountula is bad. So I definitely should have started Durant. But to be fair, I maybe would have put the Gift Energy on anyways, because I kind of need to draw cards here. So it's I probably would have went Gift Durant, but it would have been better to go Gift Tarountula, not Gift Durant. So yeah, I'm getting punished for doing that. So definitely should have started Durant going into this matchup blind. If this was a Grass Energy, though, I would have been big chillin'. This makes it even worse this one's in Grass, because I at least could have binded them down, which would have been sick. We'll see how many energy they have in total in their deck, though. They're playing the updated Zard list as well. He's playing 6 energy. He has double rod, which I guess also makes it worse for us, but still. We can mill a super rod or 2 at some point. That'd be nice. There's options. My opponent didn't get a Pidgeot, which is interesting. I wish we had Calamitous Wasteland here or something. This is where Bind Down would have been insane. Bind Down would have been friggin' insane here. To be fair, that is a win con. We could also try to win the game with Bind Down. Do they have a boss in hand? Boss would suck, because then we lose our Tarountula. Or we lose a Durant, and we don't get to do much. We'll see what they got. We can also attack with Spidops, don't forget. Spidops can 1-hit KO a Charizard, so that's good. And it can't get killed if we only take out 1 Zard. They're going to burn a Super Rod. Okay, that's good. There's 1 Rod down. I don't know if they're playing 2 or not. We'll see, though. What else is in their hand? No, it's a knockout. Okay. Please be a good 3 cards. No. Bruh. In our best matchup, too? All right, what do we draw? Okay, all right. That's good, actually. We get 4 Durants. What's prized? Yeah, double counter catcher, of course. Yep, that's pretty bad. Research 2. No wonder why we're bricking. It's not great. I need a better draw supporter. Gift Energy, why you gotta be so cruel? This probably won't work, but we'll see. Devour. Okay, not bad. Yeah, double Arven getting milled is decent. I'll take it. Like I said, if we play this game, I think this matchup is super, super good. Really annoying we have to brick. Even with, like, Gift Energy, we still have, like, nothing in our hand. There's Lost City. I need to get rid of that ASAP. Yep, they have an energy in their hand. Of course they did. Rip. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, not like this. We are bricking, and this is maybe going to lose us the game. Never mind. They just Iono'd me. We are now back in the game. Hopefully we're back in the game. I'd be very surprised if I didn't get anything off this. Calamitous Wasteland's good. We're only playing with 3 Durants this game, though, which is going to be a little rough. This is what I was kind of scared of, but thankfully we got the counter stadium. I have an idea. We can do this. Promote Tarountula, draw for turn. And then attach grass. We have to burn another counter catcher, but that's fine. We're very limited with our gust plays. Honestly, prizing that many counter catchers could lose us the game the more I think about it, too. So that's like also pretty bad. But bring in Lumineon. We'll play this. We'll bind down. And we can find a double turbo. If they have no switch in the deck, they might not be able to move this Lumineon. We will see if this works, though. Honestly, I probably should have carriered for my other Tarountula. Prizing 2 counter catchers literally is terrible for us. That if we're going to lose this game, that might be why. Because we need a lot of gust to win this matchup. And unfortunately, we had to prize 2 of our counter catchers. Which is just absurd. Alright, if they have a switch, this could get awkward. We'll see, though. Yeah, and I probably should have carried the Tarountula back. We have time, though. Still time. Again, stalling this Lumineon could be our win con. Do they have switch? Do they have switch? If they have Turo, it's not as bad, because they've already put Mew in play, too. If they Turo collapsed here, that would really suck, actually. We could try to Erika or Horn them. Okay. Is that a switch? Are they playing switch? Let's see. Oh, they do have... Oh, my God. Do they have collapsed plus Turo? No, they don't. They keep the Mew in play. Okay, never mind. Are they stuck? Yo, did this actually work? Are they stuck? Are they stuck? They could have grabbed the switch there, which they didn't, which tells me maybe they don't have it. Or maybe it's prized. There is a possibility it's prized, which would also be really good. What do they got? They got nothing? Because I feel like we'll win the game once we put a double turbo on. If they actually have no way to move this fish, once I find double turbo, we win. They got nothing. See, okay, that tells me they don't have a way to move. So I'm going to do this now, like I should have done before. And then we'll Iono. See what our cards are here. We could also try to get prizes by killing Charizard if we really need counter catcher. And speak of the devil. Unfortunately, we were unable to find a double turbo, though, for bind down. I can't bind them down 17 times. They'll get knocked out eventually. So I need to find double turbo. I should find a double turbo, though, in 16, 15 turns, whatever. This might be the win con. We'll see. I need DTEs. None are prized, right? I'm pretty sure I prize no DT. My prizes are research, double counter catcher, our Rescue Carrier, yeah. I don't know, we'll see. If they have no way to move this Lumineon, though, we will win the game. We will win the game if they can't move the Lumineon here. Yep, they scoop. A dub's a dub. Charizard, if you get to play the game, you don't brick. I think this matchup's very good because they have a lot of good counter catcher targets for you. You know, Rodom, Lumineon, Manaphy, Jirachi, even Mew. And some lists play a way to move, some lists don't. Some Zard lists really do not have a switch in them, right? Some people don't have it. And if they don't have it, you either just flat out win the game with Spidops, or you flat out win the game with Tarountula, or you can stall plus mill. And it worked in our favor. Again, I was hoping to hit a Zard today because Zard is one of our preferred matchups. That got close. We did have a bricky start, which really sucked, but we got there in the end, thankfully. Opponent's got a Mew. Ugh, I don't know what this is. We are going first, which could be okay, depending on the matchup. Raihan in the starting hand's not bad. I'm just going to get all the Durants in play. Attach pass. All right. I don't know what I'm playing against here. We're going to find out, though. It could be Miraidon, which is a bad matchup. There's nothing to really stall, and they also have Iron Hand. So it's like literally the worst case scenario. It is Roaring Moon. All right, we can beat Roaring Moon again. They open up with Mew, though, which kind of sucks. They can just immediately retreat into Moon. But they do a lot of the milling for us. It makes me wish I had a better hand, though. We'll see if they're playing Water Energy. That's the other question. Are they playing Waters? Then again, Manaphy, and my hand isn't really that strong to be able to capitalize on that because they made me go first, which is annoying. They have another Nest Ball. They can get Squawkabilly, which is a good target for counter catcher, but so is Greninja. But they're playing Water Energy. Greninja's less good, whereas Squawkabilly is a great target for counter catcher. But I guess then they can like build up Greninja with Motivate. Maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know. Can't really trap Mew because they can copy Devour, which is like it doesn't really do anything, but it's like I don't want them to be able to Devour. Well, I mean, they're milling one card. Actually, they're milling no cards, I guess, actually. Maybe Mew is the better counter catcher target. They have a Fur Retreat, though. That's probably not worth it. It has to probably be Greninja or Squawkabilly. My opponent's taking a minute here to play the Nest Ball. If they prize Squawkabilly and can't do much, that'd be nice. And they don't get a Squawkabilly, that might be a good sign. Unless they have Sada in their hand. They can thin their hand down for Mew. They could have Lumineon. Ooh, a boss gets discarded. That's good. Not a bad card to lose. Lumineon would... Well, Lumineon's not a great target if they play Energy Switch, Water Energy, so I don't know. I think probably Greninja is going to be the best counter catcher target. It doesn't look like my opponent has a Squawkabilly, so that's good. It's kind of good and bad. Oh my god, they're playing Darkrai. No, not again with the Darkrai's, dude. Not again. Okay, Darkrai is so annoying. Really do not like the Darkrai. The Darkrai sucks. Ooh, they're going to Iono me, and that's fine. Okay, hopefully they whiff the knockout, but I actually do like this Iono. My hand was kind of weak, so this is a good Iono for me. Ideal Iono. Yeah, not bad. Kind of want to hold the hand. There's Pokestop. There's an Earthen Vessel. Can they knock me out? They need, what, 2 Dark Patches, I think? We'll see if they can get there. What? Dude, no way. The rigged Pokestop. Rigged. Rigged. Okay, do they have a way to get the energy in the discard, though? Dude, that's crazy that they hit that. That's nuts. Oh, they are playing Water. Okay. Maybe... might have to research. I don't want to lose a DT, but I also don't want to get farmed by raiding Greninja. We'll see we draw. Okay, well, we get to hold the hand. Never mind. Look at that. All right, Energy Loto. Bruh. So I got to waste a DT on this active F. I was hoping that was going to get me something that wasn't DT. Rip. Okay, well, it's fine. Mill. What do we mill? All right, nothing too crazy. I was hoping to mill a Darkrai V-Star there, unless it's already in their hand. I mean, they have 25 cards left, which is good. I'm not sure we really need the Spidops, to be honest, in this matchup, the more I think about it. Because they have Waters or whatever, so I don't know. They did have Squawk in the deck. Maybe they didn't want to go Squawkabilly there because they were afraid of the Durant. Maybe that's why they didn't Squawk. They're like, oh, well, I don't really want to give my opponent more cards. So fair enough. That's probably why they didn't do it. Unfortunately, they got 2 Darks in the discard. A double Dark Patch off that was kind of insane. They have a 20-card deck left, though, so you can try to capitalize on that if possible. It just really sucks I had to burn a DT, though. It might make it harder to win this. I mean, we have double Raihan, so anything's possible. Fortunately, they got the Darkrai V-Star, so that's, yeah, not good. I don't like that. I need to mill their... I can't even mill the PAL pad. Yeah, it sucks. Darkrai is really annoying. They're actually just going to attack with Darkrai here. Okay, fair enough. Do we just Raihan or Iono? Raihaning isn't bad. I kind of don't want to Iono them, but I am giving them more cards. Okay, we got Spidops. I don't want to give them a 2-prize target. Yeah, I don't think we want to put Spidops in play. Let's counter catcher this. Attach. They haven't played a switch yet. Do I just Iono? Yeah, I'll Iono. I was thinking about Raihaning. I might as well play the Iono now, though, while my opponent has 5 prizes left. We got a Stadium Bump and a Level Ball, which is good. I was hoping to at least get another Durant. I think it's not great for next turn. I kind of want to get Raihan, maybe. All right, we'll Devour. Okay, 3 items get milled. Not too bad, I guess. Milling Trekking Shoes could be relevant. Let's see if they can move the Roaring Moon here. Currently, my opponent has 6 cards in hand. I did Iono them into a fresh hand of 6, so it is possible they could move. They only have 14 cards left, so we'll see if we can win in time. I'm just very scared of them having ways to get supporters back. Hopefully they're not playing Cologne Cross Switcher. That would be really bad, too. They could have a counter stadium for the Wasteland, but it was definitely worth playing it, I think. They fail the Vessel. Interesting. Okay, what are their 4 cards? If we can buy another turn here with Durant, that would be insane. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Okay, if they have the Pokestop to move this Roaring Moon, that's fine with me. If they have the Pokestop to move it, I mean, I guess they could double energy switch to move it now with Darkrai. But then they have to waste their V-Star power, and then they can't get back like the PAL pad and Cross Switcher and stuff, which is good. So that's kind of what I'm hoping is the case here, because I kind of want to mill their PAL pad. Okay, they're going to Sada, which is also good, because now they get to go down to 9 cards in their deck. Then they put energy here, so that means they're probably going for the Star Abyss then? Maybe? Okay, never mind. They had double switch card in the deck still. And the Super Rod, which is not good. Yeah, this is annoying. 6 cards remaining, though. Okay, they have a Super Rod. Well, there's not much they can really put back with that. 2 Pokemon. And they could have been a better Super Rod, so I mean, that's fine. They still have 9 cards left. Still winnable. Still very winnable. As long as they can't KO my guy on the bench. They can still get the Super Rod back, though, with the Darkrai. We have 2 DTs left. Now we'll take the research. Screw it. We'll just dump the hand and hope for the best. Okay. We didn't get a Rescue Carrier, which is pretty bad. I could Pokestop. Should I just YOLO and Pokestop? Because I kind of need to get a Rescue Carrier here. Not going to lie. A Rescue Carrier would go pretty good in this scenario. Do I gamble for it? Thinking about it. I want to mill 4 cards. Milling 2 feels pretty bad. I'm going to go for it. YOLO. Give me the carrier. We got it. Nice. And we only lost an energy, which isn't bad. All right, cool. It worked. So I want to try to aggressively mill them. I have an Iono for next turn, which isn't good. I need a Raihan. That's the thing I really need here is a Raihan. Speaking of counter catcher, they also play counter catcher. I might have milled their last Pokestop. It looks like I did, so that's good. So they don't have any Pokestop. If I get the Calamitous Wasteland back in play, that could be big. Still have 1 in the deck, unless it's prize. I'm not sure. I think it's prize, actually. All right, they have 4 cards left. If I can find DTE plus carrier next turn, I do just win the game, so I can deck mode, unless I have a way to put cards back. And they could do Darkrai again for the V-Star, which it looks like they are going to do here with that ability. Not like this. Only getting 2 cards back. They still have 6 in the deck, which is still fine. They could have a PAL pad. If they have like PAL pad remaining, it's pretty grim. Wouldn't like that. All right. Still, they have a switch card in their hand. I know that much too. They put switch card back. I was gonna say we could boss plus like bind down. It's probably not gonna work right now. I don't know. Pokestop doesn't do anything for us. I don't Iono them. Those boss. Attach pass. Hope they don't have a boss. I should have... Yeah, it's fine. I could have attached the active and popped the gift energy, which maybe was the better play there. Yeah, it probably was. I know they have a switch card, but still. Or they can hard retreat. They have 5 cards in the deck left. We are getting close to decking them out. Darkrai sucks, dude. They just don't like them being able to put... The double Super Rod is not something I want them to be able to do in a game. Okay, I could win in 2 turns. I can win in 2 turns still. Okay, what do we draw? Carrier? Okay, Raihan. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good draw. We can get Rescue Carrier back here. Okay. Still win this. We still have a chance. Can bench that. Bench that. Devour. Okay, they have 1 card left in their deck. Even if they PAL pad, as long as they can't do an Iono, it's fine. So they have no cards left. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I might have game next turn. We will see. This is as close as we got it. Okay, they got the PAL pad. They can draw into the Iono here. It's pretty bad. These recovery cards are so annoying. Glad I didn't put Spidops in play. We would have lost probably. All right. Do they have an energy in their hand to draw the Iono? They need to have a way to draw into the Iono. They need a Trekking Shoe or an energy. Can they do it? No. Oh, they had Greninja. No, they still had energy. Yeah. The Darkrai matchup is just not good for us, as you can see. Because if they never got back the Super Rod stuff, it just would have been a lot more winnable. But I don't think we can win now. I don't see a world where we can deck them out. Because, yeah, PAL pad Iono. It's not good, man. It is not good. The best thing I can do is, like, I have to counter catch or stall something, which honestly is still on the table. They still have 2 switch cards left, though, so I don't know. Maybe not. That's my only play. I think I have to counter catcher and hope we can stall something for a turn. Yeah. Yeah, Iono just killed me. I needed to mill any chance they had of doing that, and unfortunately it didn't work. But still a win con on the table currently. Can counter catcher stall something up here? Is there anything left in the deck I need? Not really. Judge, maybe? I don't think it matters what I grab here. Let's take an energy. They could Pokestop for the... They could still Pokestop for the thing here. For the switch card. We gotta hope we mill it. So we can counter catcher Lumineon. How many energy switches are they left? Oh, I still have like 2 energy switches. Oh my god, this matchup is grief. I think I just gotta go after the Lumineon and hope this works, and we got to mill switch cart. No, we didn't mill the switch cart. Dang it. We milled energy switch, which is good. I think that's going to be GG's, though. I think they have the switch cart in their hand, or they can draw into it with Pokestop to guarantee the win. So I think that's GG's. Yeah, as long as they can find switch cart, we lose. Yeah, the Darkrai sucks, dude. If they didn't have Darkrai, it was winnable, because I don't like how they can just put back... They can just put back the friggin' supporters and items and stuff. It just makes it even harder to win. If it was a Darkrai-less Moon deck, we probably would have won the game. But we came really close. We got them down to 1 card left in the deck. All right, there you have, folks. That is Bad Deck Friday in action today with the Durant Mill deck. A worthy contender for Bad Deck Friday. As you saw, a lot of the games are very close. The Charizard matchup, we were able to win because once we lock him with Tarountula, it was GG's. But you did see there, this deck definitely is a very close call type deck. I mean, we almost just barely won that game against Tina, and we also just barely lost to Roaring Moon. So I will say this. I'm happy we were able to get this deck down to the very last card in those 2 matchups there. The Darkrai really sucks. If you're playing against Roaring Moon without a Darkrai, the matchup's probably fine because, again, when they have access to double Super Rod and double PAL pad, it ain't good. But this deck definitely is fun to play when you get to lock your opponent. But yeah, worthy contender for Bad Deck Friday for sure. Definitely play this deck at your own risk. You might lose a couple friends if you want to battle your friends with this deck. It's probably not the greatest deck to play against with your friends because your friends may not appreciate you after. But definitely a fun deck nonetheless for Bad Deck Friday. And hope you all enjoyed the video on Durant Mill. With Durant rotating, I really wanted to try it out one last time before it inevitably leaves the format in March. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 55,000 subs. Once again, thank you all for 54,000 subs. We did hit that milestone today. So I appreciate y'all once again for all the support on the channel as we slowly but surely approach rotation. I know things are probably going to slow down for, you know, excitement for the format because we're going to be in a long format until March. So I do appreciate all the continued support on the content, as I'm sure things are going to start slowing down a little bit in the coming weeks and month, even with PAL and Fates releasing. So I am happy and appreciate that we were still able to hit 54K nonetheless. Maybe we can hit 55K by rotation, 56K maybe, we'll see. Thanks for watching. Check out Cargame down below if you have any codes. Use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, the Shovel Squad, the second channel, and all that good stuff down below, and the podcast channel. Got some big news coming out soon on that one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in another video. Bye-bye.